hair's all over the place. I'll wait until YouTube's up and running. Okay, let me just check on both of the streams. And then I think I'm just going to jump straight into this video. I don't have a whole lot I want to play at the minute. I'm just sort of waiting for Tekken 8 to come out. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? This one. Yeah, okay. Think. Oh. Spotify getting in the way. Right, okay, I think we should be good to go. Let me just check the sound on this. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. 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 Yeah, so I wasn't even intending to do this, but I was flicking through my YouTube. There's actually another interesting one to look at down there, which I hadn't seen. But I saw that somebody had put together just a straight compilation, no commentary of every rage art in Tekken 8, which is convenient because I am on a full Tekken 8 waiting room, and I have nothing to talk about, play, or do other than Tekken 8. So yeah, I think I'm going to go through, and then I'm going to like pause probably at each rage art, and probably rate each one. Shamelessly ripped off from Max, of course. But yeah, let's full screen it and do it. I think my camera should be fine there. Okay, Claudio first. Okay. I have seen all of these, but yeah, like I said, I've seen all of these in the trailers separate, but I haven't like uploaded my reactions to like trailers or anything because I wasn't really doing I wasn't really streaming at the time. It's kind of mid. Should we do 1 to 10 or should we do like S through D? No, we'll do 1 to 10. I think S through D is more of a tier list thing. I mean, is it literally just? Yeah, I mean, it's literally just like fancy little graphic, shoot, quite short compared to the other ones, I think. I'm gonna say 5 is average. I think that's the closest to average you're gonna get because it's short, it's decent, you know, it's relevant to the character, but it's not really like it's unique to the character as well. But it's not very interesting. I'll give that a 5 if we're saying 5 is like bang average. I've forgotten what Elise's is. Oh, Elise, she kicks her head off, doesn't she? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's definitely better than Claudio's. I think what's good about these, just as like a side thing, they all seem unique to the character. A lot of them were very generic in T7, and it wasn't very interesting. Elisa, probably give it like a 7, just because it is interesting. You know, graphically, it's not too overwhelming. It's relevant to her. It's unique to her. Yeah, I give that a 7 because it was good, but it wasn't like, you know, blow your head off good. I played a lot of Asuka and I'm really disappointed with hers. The only thing I will say is this. Gives you a good, like, thud. And I always think that's very Tekken, to have, like, thuds in your attacks and your moves. Yeah, I mean, is it worse than Claudio's, however you want to say it? No, I've got to say it's probably better than Claudio's. Claudio's. I'll give it a 6. 6 is decent. I've forgotten what Azucena's is completely. It's so long since I've watched it. Okay. I'd completely forgotten what that was. But I'm a big Azucena hater. I don't like her playstyle. I don't like her gimmick. I might like playing her. I haven't really played her, but I don't like fighting her from the beta tests. Don't like her as a character. Her whole coffee obsession is really annoying. So I'm a big Azucena hater. It's better than Claudio's though. I'd give it a 6. I think if there was a little bit more before the flick, I'd probably give it like a 7 or an 8. But yeah, I mean, not that great. There's some in here that I'm thinking of that I remember off the back, and I'm just thinking those are really, really good. They were like blow you, like Kazuya's. Like Kazuya's has got to be a 10 when that comes up. But they're like, you know, blow your tits off, shave your nipples good. Like they're incredible. I remember Brian's being quite good as well. I'd give that a 7. Yeah, probably a 7. I'm surprised Devil Jins is in here. This is one of the things I was waiting for. I didn't know if Devil Jins would make it in. Purely because, you know, we haven't seen a trailer for him yet, but obviously they must have data mined it or something from somewhere. So this is the first time I'm seeing this, to be fair. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the first time I've seen that. I mean, that's got to be the best one so far. That's really cool. Give that an 8. Yeah, I'll give that an 8. I remember Drag's just being like a upgraded version of his Tekken 7 one. But that's a cool effect. Yeah, and the eye shattering's fucking sick. Yeah, I mean that's better than it was in Tekken 7. I give that 6 or a 7 again, I think. Yeah, 6 or a 7. 6.5. God, I don't remember what half of these are. I've seen these trailers, but I don't remember the rage arts. There are none stronger than me. True. Yeah, it's kind of mid. I might be at 4. Is that worse than Claudio's? I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna say that's dog shit. I don't think that's very good. I think that's really mid. I'm gonna give that a 4. That just smacks of a shit Kazuya. You know how like Kazuya does his little like kick at the end, and the whole screen like explodes. That smacks of like a bad Kazuya rage art. I'm gonna give that 5 as well. I think that's really average. That's not very interesting. What I will say as well though is some of these you can't really blame the character because like what can you really give to Hwarang? You know, like Kazuya's got so much more that he's working with. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was mid. Jax. That's so lit. That's fucking insane. Yeah, I love Jax. That is the most Tekken thing I've ever seen in my life. Just pulling out a fucking like something completely random, has no place in the game, like with everything surrounding it. That is beautifully Tekken. I'm gonna give that an 8. Yeah, that's as good as Devil Jin's. He's just nonsense, and that's what I love about Tekken. Yeah, I really like Jun's. I like Jun's as well because it's like extremely thematic. I mean, this is the 10. It's Kazuya's. It's a 10. It's like really thematic to her, and I mean they all are, but like she, you know, she's like the angelic one, and I really like that. Can I say it's better than? No, I'd give it an 8 just because it's like really, it's very Jun. Like it fits her perfectly. I know it's not like the most flashy, but like you know, if Jun started doing backflips and you know power kicking somebody in the face, you'd be like, well, that doesn't really fit. But yeah, I'm gonna give that an 8. I don't even need to see this one. This one's a 10. This is the most insane fucking thing I've ever seen. From that being like a really good opener to that like oh inject it. That's a 10. That might be an 11. That might be a 12. That might be a fucking 30. That is the best rage art in this game in my opinion. That's so good. This might be a 9. Yeah, that's a 9. That's a 9. That's so good. It's so good. It's not quite got like the dramatics that like Kazuya's has. But yeah, like King's like flair and like what you it's what everybody imagined King was like when they were young. That's fucking that's insane. I've actually forgotten quite a lot. 9 might like Kuma's is really good as well. I really like Kuma's. Like the thing I love about Kuma's is that like he's surprised. Like he's fucking he's shook when it happens, and that's like your exact reaction if you know like Kuma, because you're thinking, oh, he's just gonna hit him with the fish like he does in like he doesn't he does just hit him with it. Yeah, he like golf bats him, doesn't he, in Tekken 7? Um, yeah, you're thinking he's just gonna hit him with a fish again, and then like your reaction every time is like, what the fuck was that? The first time you see it, anyway. Obviously, once you've if you're a Kuma main and you've seen that a million times, it's not going to be so lit. But yeah, I'd give that a 9. I think that's really cool. It's so like it's in fitting with Kuma just being like absolute nonsense. I'm gonna give that a 9. That's really good. I'm just a Lars hater. I don't think that's cool. I just don't think that's cool. just don't think that's cool. Maybe it's because it's too anime. Or, like, I don't like anime stuff in Tekken. It's gonna get a 4. That's gonna get a 4. It feels bad because it is flashy, but I just don't care. I don't want it to be flashy. I want it to be Tekken. I don't care for the anime stuff. It's a 4. At me if you like. Lore, I think, has a lot of the same stuff that Jin has, where I don't care for Lore's design, and I said this in my other video. I don't really care for Lore's design in this game, but that is a pretty cool, especially because I know the Bruce Lee reference. I can't remember exactly what film it's in, but I've seen it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Bit too on the nose for Bruce Lee, though. Like 2 on the nose. I'm gonna give it a 7, just because I don't think that's better than like Devil Jin's or Jack's. Marvelous. That's so good, so good. 10, 10. Don't care. At me. 10. Love that. Love the fucking combat. Is it combat? Oh, that's what it was called, wasn't it? Love the combat. Love the rose. Love the marvelous. Just when you're expecting excellent, you get marvelous. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. It's okay, but where does the sling come from? Does Leo have anything that's even remotely related to a sling? Like, where does that come from? Is it just because he's like an explorer and like a sort of adventurer type? I mean, it's okay. I'd give it a 5. I think it's very average. I think the sling feels wedged in there because they didn't know what else to do. It was like either that or they just have him punch the player a few times. Yeah, very Wing Chun. And the 1-inch punch. Yeah, I can get behind that. You know what? I never noticed the dragon. Oh, I never noticed the dragon. Oh. That's gone up in my estimations, because I never noticed that. I was going to say 7, but that might be an 8. Because that's such a, like, fine little detail. That's... Yeah, I'm going to go 8. I don't like lilies. Is that me that's... No. Is that the video that's gone a bit funny? I don't know. Yeah, lilies is... It's okay, isn't it? It's... You know... Yeah, she spoke a bit of French and then she kicked somebody. It's 5, it's mid. Not really interested.
You're not getting away. Die in silence. Goodbye.
Nina's is... Nina's is... Nina's is... okay. The thing is, I'm torn because her Tekken 7 Rage art is like a massive victim of the budget for the game. Like that whole thing is just boring. There's no point to it. That is better. Probably a 6 though. I feel like I'm hating all the women. Have I even given a woman a good rating yet? Am I sexist? Am I the baddie? I don't even remember Xiaoyu's. Oh, not Xiaoyu's, pandas. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That's really cool. I like that. What did I give Kuma? 9? No, I don't watch Naruto. What did I give Kuma? 9. It's probably an 8. I don't think that's as good as Kuma's, just because. Maybe it is actually. It's probably better overall than Kuma's. Yeah, that's probably better overall than Kuma's, but yeah, I'm gonna give that a 9 because it'd be unfair of me to give Kuma's a 9 for being like a surprise and very Kuma, like very Tekken Kuma, and then not give Panda like because Pandas has all the same stuff. But I prefer Kuma, so I feel like that's my bias. I'm gonna give Panda a 9 as well, for all the same reasons that Kuma did. It's very Tekken, complete nonsense, very Panda.
I'll show you. Most strongest in the universe.
I really like Paul's. It's a bit weird that the whole sleeve thing wasn't used more. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, is this the only Rage art where, like, somebody has something change about them after you've used it? I feel like that's weird. I expected this a lot more. You know, I expected, like, you know, a jacket to fly off on some characters, like Nina's sunglasses to come off, for example. And it just never happened again. Yeah, other than that, it's just a death fist, isn't it? It's okay, but it is just a death fist. It would be 6 without the sleeve thing being like a cool little touch, but I'm going to give it a 7. Oh, this is a 10. Yeah, this one's a 10 as well. I forgot about this one. Yeah, this is a 10.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personnel, kid. Teleports behind you. 10. I won't hear any arguments. Reyna's 10. Already know it's a 10. From the sass to the beating your ass to a little pose. Bit more sass. Electrics. Heihachi. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. I'm not even going to pause. 10 out of 10. I mean, it's Shaheen, isn't it? Like, does anybody care about Shaheen? I play Shaheen and I don't care about Shaheen. It's a 5, I guess. Like, it's okay. It doesn't invoke. This does not spark joy. It's a 5.
Now this is what I call fun. That's a knockout. Good night.
This might be a hot take, but that might be My least favorite rage art. It's so bland. It's almost as bland as his Tekken 7 one. It's just I punch you a few times and you land on the floor with a few extra effects. But what else could they even do with Steve? Is Steve just a victim of who he is? Which is a deep, deep sentence to come out with. My least favourite, it's going to be a 3. I've given it a 3 out of 10. It's not interesting. I'm torn because I'm also a Victor hater. I think Victor's really cool, but he could do with one less weapon. I think I said this in my last video as well. He's cool, but he could do with one less weapon. Has a bit of the anime thing going on with the, you know, teleporting through, but it's not as bad as Lars. Let me rewatch it. I need to reaffirm my opinion. That's okay. This is pretty cool. Nice little build up. Yeah, spins out. Seven. 6. 6.5. 6.5. I'm not a massive fan. I don't remember Xiaoyu's. Xiaoyu. It's just a bit boring, isn't it? Again, it's just like I punch and kick you a few times, and then I do the Nina thing, and then you spin off, and there's a little wind animation. This is 6. It's okay. I feel like it's better than Claudio's, which is like the benchmark that I've been using. It's better than that. Yeah, it's probably a 6. I don't even remember Yoshimitsu's either. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do, because Brian's getting put in the fucking blender on the trailer. That's a 9, I think. Yeah, I'm going to give that one a 9. I really like that. I like the whole, like, I assume that's Japanese. If not, I'm going to get fucking ripped to shreds. This is a very Japanese thing in the background, isn't it? Are they like bamboo shoots? Bamboo a Japanese thing? I feel like it is. I don't know. Either way, that's really cool. I'm a big fan of Zafina. Yeah, I really like that. Is that the end? Yeah, okay. Really like Zafina's. Is it Zafina, Zafina? I don't know. Now, I don't have the sort of... I never played Tekken 6 or 5. I played 3 and 4. And then I skipped loads of games. Like, I didn't play any of the tag games. Came back in 7. So I don't have the Azazel thing. But I think that might be like a 9 or a 10. It's really cool. It's like, comes out, grab. They're in this like other fucking dimension. She's still controlling it. And then she holds it back in. Yeah, it's a 9. It's not as good as like Reina's and Kazuya's. Not as good as Reina's and Kazuya's, but I give it a 9. I think that's really cool. Yeah, I mean, what I will say is like just to round this off, the rage arts are like one of the biggest things that you can see in like the change of the budget. Like they've put a lot more money into this game than they did T7, and that shows massively in just the rage arts. Like, I mean, the big one that I'm thinking of, and I don't know if I'm gaslighting myself. Let's see where I've been googling some. Dear, that is not nice. Yeah, this. That is literally. It's like strike, strike, bash on the head. Like, it's okay, but compared to like Tekken 7's, where it's got like the icy effect and it's got like the, you know, I'm dazed and what the fuck's happening, and then Dragonoff appears from the mist. That's really good, and you can see, like, you know, and that goes for Nina, that goes for Paul, that goes for Brian. Like, you can see the difference in the rage arts from 7 to 8, and I'm so glad as well, because it's exactly what this game and this franchise deserved. So yeah, I think that's done. I'm not gonna like edit it into a thing because I don't have the time for that. Into like a tier list or anything. But yeah, that was really, really good. And I'm glad the rage arts are finally getting like the time and the budget that they deserve. Okay, I don't actually know what to do now. I mean, that's recorded. I don't know if I want to keep reacting to stuff or. The issue is my fucking. My YouTube's just full of like nonsense. Why am I getting suits clips? Like, none of this helps. It's just this like massive mix of fucking like. Yeah, I've got some Tekken 8 stuff, and then I've got like football. I've somehow ended up with WWE in here. Load of Tekken 8 stuff at the minute. Music, like. This is why King is so terrifying character. True. So true. So true. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do or play. Oh, why can't it just be a death clip? I don't want to watch 9 minutes of nonsense. My Wi-Fi shit. Yeah, the streams are fine. Weird. Connect to the internet. Hello? Is YouTube down? Or am I getting mugged off here? It's odd. I mean, it's still working on Google Chrome.
This week in Path of Exile, I've had one plan
Deary me.
to the hardcore solo self-found part of the game, which is I wanted to kill Shaper. Shaper, in my personal opinion, is my favorite boss fight. I think he looks cool. I even happen to have a Shaper-style theme
Fuck is going on with my
mask here. I thought would be fun to where when I attempt to actually clear it, and doing it on hardcore solo self-found would, for me, just feel like a personal achievement. I know people are clearing Ubers like first day and stuff, but for me, I was going to be quite excited to do it. The problem I'm having is I keep dying. Oh! Okay. No! Fuck! And some people might...
That's soul destroying in PoE. Like, I don't know how I could carry on. Diablo's fine. Like, Diablo's a fucking... such an easy game. That, you can just go again and it doesn't really affect you, but, like, Path of Exile is a hard game.
Saying that, well, you playing hardcore is wasting your own time, and playing hardcore when you haven't learned the game very much is also a terrible idea, and therefore you are doing two at the same time. But it is the fact that I've been playing the hardcore solo self-found that has made me focus on learning the defensive part of the game so much, and I've actually been quite enjoying that. So let's go through some of the characters that I've had and lost, and what I learned from each one of these.
Alright, no. That's not what I signed up for. I just wanted to see fucking... I just wanted to see the death. I'm not interested in your tips. I don't know what else.